Today, we've got all these buzzwords flying around from AI, AI can build your website, maybe you go build it on GoDaddy or Wix or Squarespace. But today, I'm gonna be talking about why a WordPress website is still the marquee way to build a website here in 2026. WordPress provides some of the best functionality, the best flexibility, and it has most of the market share for website design in 2026, and there is a big reason why. So if you're thinking about building your website for your company, there are a lot of different ways and reasons why you should be building a WordPress site, and we're gonna be talking about that in this video. So I didn't realize this until about a couple years ago, but my website developer and I have been building websites for about 7 years, and we just naturally went to the WordPress platform because WordPress provides the most customability, the most flexibility, and we can do really cool things on the WordPress platform. But one thing that I just realized, WordPress released a study here a couple years ago, and they own a majority share of the internet. Over 60% of websites that are live today have been built on WordPress. Now, we run ads for our agency, and we get this common question a lot. Can't I just build a website on AI? Well, absolutely you can. You can certainly go build a website on AI. But when you build those websites on AI, you're gonna be losing a ton of business momentum if you just rely on that AI website to become your website. AI is great for landing pages. It's great for businesses with virtually zero budget to put into a website, so that maybe they can send a link to someone like as an online business card. But WordPress provides some key functionality, and here's the first reason why you should be building your website on WordPress. So number one, and this may not seem like a huge deal, but through WordPress, you, the consumer, actually own all of your security and your data. You own all your systems and all your data. When you build a website on Base44, on Lovable, on Replit, on Claude Code, those companies actually own your websites. So if those companies go out of business, and today this AI world is so new and so fresh, that when those companies go out of business, you are gonna lose your website design if you don't transfer it over into a new server and actually build it out on WordPress anyway, which is what you were planning on doing. So those websites can go out of business completely, and you lose all of your data. You lose everything. So you don't want to put your beautiful website that you spend time, effort, and energy on to one day have one of those companies go out of business, and then you are out of luck. The WordPress ecosystem also provides access to long-term scalability and growth. Google and WordPress work hand in hand, and there's a lot of very great SEO functionalities that WordPress offers because Google and WordPress have been combined for so long that you really do have to build websites on WordPress for Google to understand what your website is. So when you put content on a WordPress site versus content on an AI site, there is actually a delineation between the two. And when you build a website on WordPress, Google is automatically going in and helping the consumer understand what your website stands for and who you are. So that matters alone because when someone looks up your company in your area, and I've seen this happen to many of our new customers who weren't customers before, where you look up their exact company name and they don't even show up because they had a lovable website and it didn't rank on search engines. There are very strong SEO capabilities right out of the box with WordPress. Also, your business is going to develop over time. And WordPress websites are great because you can actually start with something very simple. You can go from just a simple couple pages on WordPress, and as your company grows over the next 20 years, when you're ready to develop brand new pages, brand new systems, brand new integrations, WordPress can handle it. So AI tools are definitely going to help that part of it. It's not gonna help with all the other stuff, but AI tools are gonna get better at being able to handle more load, but it's gonna cost money because data costs money. You want to be able to use a platform without moving off a completely different platform that's gonna help you tie in all the features, integrations, and CRMs and software into a website that already exists, as opposed to just going over and starting from scratch and spending another 8 weeks in development. That's not what you want. You want to start with a solid foundation, and WordPress provides exactly that. So when you go to Wix, Squarespace, and GoDaddy, for instance, now I'm gonna stop picking on AI and I'm gonna go to the big ones that have been around for a while, they cap out at a certain pace. There's only so much that those websites can handle. A Shopify website actually has some great integration features, but GoDaddy, Wix, Squarespace, once you start getting into the weeds with those types of websites, it becomes really hard to integrate other things, especially for AI tools that are coming out. And WordPress will be able to handle AI tools to integrate effectively into that website. So if you're not using a developer like us to build out the WordPress website, WordPress also offers a very robust ecosystem. an ecosystem of developers, of support that also helps you build your website. You can go to Reddit right now and find WordPress channels. I forgot what Reddit calls them, where you can just find the answer to your question instantly, because WordPress has been around so long and it has been the top player in the website space. Now, let's pretend that you build a website, but you realize, hey, maybe I don't have the time to handle this GoDaddy, Wix, or Squarespace website. When you start on WordPress, even if it's something simple, it's extremely easy to transfer ownership or transfer the domain from WordPress to another developer so that they can put their hand in it and work on it. Most website developers are natively taught on WordPress. So we all, as a website community, we all use WordPress, and we prefer to build websites on WordPress because it provides the best functionality, etc. Everything I've ever went through, we always suggest a WordPress website. So whenever someone wants to transfer a AI-built website or a GoDaddy website, we just simply can't handle it. And there's no tweaks to be made to a GoDaddy website that WordPress can't offer. So with WordPress being the holy grail, we're gonna continue to use that platform. Now, back on the topic of SEO, okay? Organic SEO, not paid ads, but organic SEO. It provides a very easy way, WordPress does, to build local search engine optimization pages. So if you have an HVAC company or some sort of local service business, and you want to rank for areas and towns around you, you can easily go out and build 30 pages that all look the exact same that rank for those keywords. So we're in Charleston, South Carolina, and we might do Edisto Beach Realty. We might do Somerville Realty. We might do Mount Pleasant Realty. It's all in Charleston, but for us to rank in those towns and those cities, we build pages specifically for each and every one, and WordPress allows us the custom ability to do that. WordPress gives businesses more control over their branding, user experience, and how the website acts. So if you have an idea for what you want your website to be, whether it be a YouTube integration or a CRM integration or an AI automation, with WordPress being your foundation, you can then accomplish all of that. And that's so important. Don't you want to start at a place and a foundation where you know that as you evolve, you can continually add more things? Absolutely. So I hope that this video convinced you that you should be using a WordPress website. Yes, if you build it on your own, it's not that expensive. It's a little bit more complicated to learn, which is why the website design industry exists. But you can actually go to YouTube University and learn how to build a WordPress website. I'm sure that there's a lot of designers out there that started that. Just remember, bad WordPress websites come from bad developers. You can be the best developer in the world, and if you're using GoDaddy, Wix, Squarespace, or an AI tool, that developer is going to be extremely limited to the quality and the integrations they can use in order to help a business grow into the future. So I hope this helps. In 2026, WordPress websites are definitely still a must. We're battling that in our industry every single day with the introduction of AI tools, but you get the point. I hope you guys have a great day today. Go crush it this week, this year. We're trying to grow this channel to 100,000 subscribers by next year. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing to this channel, we talk about all things marketing, and we are your source to find information about how to grow your business.